Is this it? Meet the Moon Man in the mask? Oh my god. Okay, that's it.
I done hauled off the corp.
Oh, this freaking game.
Tramicular, arriving any moment now.
We took what nature heedlessly assembled.
Can't tell the difference between.
Hey, Elias.
I knew. I've got.
I'm gonna buy this. Whoa. Cool. Okay.
You have the look of some unfortunate.
I love being able to just buy all this with this money perk. Do we have a workbench in here? Yeah. Do I want to put a plasma barrel on our heavy machine gun? I don't think so. You know what? I'm gonna try it. Trent shotgun. We can do a shock barrel. That sounds wonderful. And a reflex sight. Can I actually make those? I need Volt Spore? I don't even know what Volt Spore is. Damn. Look at that. Wow. What else can we do? Actually, you know what we need to do? We need to find a mod thing. Yeah, we need to find a mod thing. Right up ahead of us. This guy? There we go. Okay, let's take a look here. Yeah, plasma barrel is what we want on that one. A minigun. I don't think we've seen a minigun yet, have we? I don't think so. French shotgun. Here we go. Shock barrel. I like you too. And then we'll do a... Looks like. Can we buy Volt Spore? We need to start looking for this. Yeah, man. Bam. Okay. For you, this little guy we just bought, let's do advanced mag. Increase weapon range while reducing recoil or double barrel. Oh yeah. Do that one. Cool. Oh, this little thing's gonna be wicked. You. Let's put everything else away. Let's see here. There we go. Yes. Yes. Okay. Cool. Nice. All right. I think we're good for a bit. Dude, look at that thing. Oh, look at the barrel.
Scoping out a hostile.
You've suffered extensive damage, Commander.
That is not bad. Nice. Baxi says, Cohh, later today, will you take part in the streamer war in Arc Raiders? So my official position in the streamer war is I am Team Duck, Team Rubber Duck. We do not pick a side in the war, but we wish the Warriors along their merry way in their turf war. We will be there. Team Rubber Duck is there to support those that don't want to be in the war, continue fighting Arc, and most importantly, loot the battlefield when the war is over. Because y'all know they can't carry all that loot out. One of those sides is going to win, and they can't carry out all that loot. So Team Duck is there. Team Duck is there to help out. So that's how that works. But no, like, I'm not gonna kill other players for streamers. But you know, if people want to do that and have a good time, more power to them. Yep. That's where we are with that. That's where we are with that.
Auntie's choice.
I have a rubber duck. I do. We have to go down to the prison. How do we do that?
Excessive corporate
Takes all sorts.
the only division that earns us less when
Knock off the funny business.
Horse comestibles! Horse comestibles! We're literally giving them away!
is assertive arbitration. Quite the bit pit. Down 14% in net growth.
Profit mover
You're
tramiculars,
supposed
not
to
there.
squeeze blood from
Maybe
every
in market
contract,
compliance?
Not put us in the red.
Top guns to self
Can't tell the difference between
Oh, here maybe? Break. Ha. Break.
Ah, wonderful. More of you.
Oh my god. What?
Welcome to The Brig by Corporate Compliance.
Oh lord.
Please do not taunt the prisoners. Thank you.
What do you mean not taunt?
I know what I said, and I meant what I said. Visitors to the brig are required to taunt the prisoners, at least to the best of their abilities.
Wow.
We hope you've deeply enjoyed your visit to The Brig by Corporate Compliance.
By corporate compliance. Hi.
Come to jeer at a fallen old rival like all the rest. Swear I heard from everybody else in this rickety tub. So far, I am decidedly unimpressed. Been some sorely lackluster heckling from your colleagues. Clever as barbs weren't clever enough by half. Not expecting much, but go ahead. Try your worst.
Your diction and grammar are so awful you'd be held back in an inmate education program.
It was almost all right. Better than
Got
most.
him.
Pretty so-so. Got anything else?
I heard Spacer's Choice is dedicated to the lowest quality at the lowest cost.
And proud of it, too. Why waste bits on something of higher quality?
Oh.
And pricier when it'll just wear out eventually. Might as well buy something cheap. You are clear on the concept here, right? You're meant to insult me, not just spout things that are true. Loses a little sting if I agree with everything. Anyhow, you done yet? Or you got more?
Glad that's a full face mask you're wearing. Whatever you got, I don't want to catch it.
That joke cuts both ways, friend. You look like a walking petri dish yourself. For once, I'm glad this is a full face mask, too. Pretty average work, all told. Better than anyone else here, sure, but they exist only to thoroughly define the bottom of the barrel. You're fair to middling.
Actually, I had something to discuss with you. You seem so into it.
Wait, you didn't come here for the express purpose of ridicule and castigation? Well, certainly embraced it, though. Respect the flexibility and commitment. So, all right, I give up. What do you want?
How'd you end up here?
Frankly, that any of these rung leeches have a thought to spare for me over all the false hopes aunties hammered into them astounds me. Look, I appreciate the attention and all, but does any of this benefit me? Because otherwise, you might as well just jeer away.
I'm not part of Auntie's choice. Maybe you can give me something I can use against them.
That may all be well and good, but I'm from a real corporation, Spacer's Choice, where we believe in the inequitable exchange of goods and services. Furthermore, and consequently, I don't do nothing without something in return. Anything else would be unseemly.
What do you need?
Name's Himanshu Tegulapalli, regional brand manager for Tau Ceti, Spacer's Choice. Auntie has it in for all of us former reps, but me in particular. Been humiliating Spacer's Choice every chance she gets. You seen those display images mocking the Moon Man? Dressed up like a baby? Petty stuff. Being completely one-sided. Till now.
Till now. Let me guess, you want a shot at being petty right back?
You bet. I want my turn. Figured I earned it. I mean, look at me. I taped a particularly scathing diatribe earlier. Patch it into the PA system. Let me have my say.
And you just happen to have a pre-recorded diatribe on you?
Not on me presently, no.
Oh.
They tend to take things off prisoners, you know?
That's fair.
It's weirdly universal. Also wasn't wearing this reeking thing prior to being staged for public ridicule. The audio cartridge is in an evidence locker in the room behind that desk. Bet if you just ask the guard over there nicely for access, she'd open it right up for you. The PA system controls are in the back room at client intake. Had it all worked out earlier, before I got caught.
This seems ill-advised, but fun.
Wonderful.
Okay.
That broadcast is going to be the finest verbal rebuke of my career. I should mention, while you're on this ship, Auntie's Choice has a few products what might improve your odor, looks, and breath. Sorry. Couldn't help myself.
Animal. Animal, chat. Just an animal.
Yeah.
Hey, you.
Welcome to the... what is it?
How can I get access to the evidence locker behind you?
Well, you'd probably pay me to remotely unlock it. And or ask me in a remarkably debonair fashion.
I lack the necessary resources. Might I pay this much instead?
All right. See that door behind me? It's suddenly somehow been left mysteriously unlocked. Pleasure doing business at you.
Wow. Boop. Okay. Load the audio cartridge into the public address system. Okay. And that is all the way over there? Okay. Pleasure doing business at you, Chad. Yeah. We're like back all the way over here? Oh, okay. Let's go. Gonna hide in here.
As your peerless leader, known for her business acumen.
Attention all employees of this poor excuse for corporate blundership. This is ill-conceived, off-brand take on an oligarchy. See what you would have of Spacer's Choice and the other corporations. None of us are being
overnight and smooth
Down by a rigged system and lack of mobility. But no hope is better than false hope, right? I swear, every
Oh, dude, this is amazing.
company thinks they're going to be somebody someday. It ain't gonna happen. Auntie Cleo's marketing you a bunch of wishful thinking who...
The story of Auntie Cleo versus the Moon Man is a ballad for our ages. A thing of legend.
Nice,
to be
nice.
handed down for a modest fee to each successive generation. Spacer's choice swollen-headed
Hey,
mascot
Jolmer.
represents the worst impulses of old corporations, who unfairly stacked the deck against the little person, as they tried with us at Tau Ceti. But did Auntie Cleo take Spacer's choice devious shenanigans lying
I don't know
down?
why it bothers me so much that this thing
Just
doesn't
like
slow
our
down
sponsored
before it
Tossball
stops.
team, the Auntie Cleo's darling.
Ugh. Ain't heard from Ortiz in months. When we get back to the ship, let's give this a watch.
I cleave Spacer's chosen goal with the
already gave it the
Then need a Sunday goal to win the game. Whenever I see that Moon Man's grinning face, I want to cleave it in twain. Auntie's choice! Darling! From pop guns to self-propelled cannons, I have whatever size weapons you need to make all your
Boop. 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 Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Okay.
Welcome to. What is it?
Nothing.
We
Nice work. A sterling performance by both of us. I've been waiting to give everybody here a piece of my mind for some time now.
Thanks. Now what's the secret?
You've heard about the Spacer's Choice and Auntie Cleo merger, I'm sure. But things went down a little differently than Auntie makes out around here. Auntie was attempting a hostile takeover, but we outplayed her, voted her and her execs out. And we shipped Auntie and all her diehard followers out to Tau Ceti as an example. After Earth went dark, Auntie was technically the senior ranking executive in Tau Ceti, and she used that to take over the colony. But everything she's been doing since has been quasi-legal at best, including her being CEO of Auntie's Choice.
Oh.
With Earth being dark, no one has proof to call her on it.
So what'll happen to Auntie Cleo when we reconnect with Earth?
This little ruse of hers will collapse and she'll be exposed for every corporation to see. Then, law willing, she'll be executed for treason.
Dude.
Against a legitimate corporation. If I were Auntie, and thankfully I'm not, I'd say she's betting if she takes over Arcadia, she can prevent all that from happening. Success here leading to success there and such.
Did you want me to break you out of here?
No thanks. Once Spacer's Choice is back in control, I'll be running this place in no time.
Damn, dude.
You're not half bad. For someone outside our corporate family.
Man. That is kind of crazy interesting. So that means that like none of this is sanctioned. All this is yeah. Wow. Huh. Boop, 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 boop. Okay.
Can't tell the difference between cover and...
Beep beep. Over cat.
Hey, mister, any bits to spare?
Any update on the man in the Moon Man mask? Heard the announcement, assume that was your doing.
The current power structure of Auntie's Choice seems quasi-legal at best.
Wait, what?
Auntie's isn't really the CEO of Auntie's Choice. She's only getting away with it because Earth went dark.
What? But Auntie said the last message that arrived from Earth was the board putting her in charge. Guess that does sound rather convenient.
Wait, this is bad. Knowing this is not good.
No.
This sort of dirt gets a person killed.
Yeah.
This may call for an executive decision.
What does the middle manager handbook say to do at a time like this?
Says here, unfinished business leaves one undone. Trim loose ends before everything comes unraveled. Well, That sounds rather dire, you know, contextually.
You don't need to worry, keeping secrets is my middle name.
What do all of you think? Are you feeling reassured here? Not sure I am.
I was, but now your lack of certitude has gotten me starting to worry.
Let's try to keep things professional, shall we?
That's exactly what the corporate assassins in the Aetherwave serials say before they terminate someone. In an indifferent display of artful treachery.
Simmer down now. That was just a fictional representation despite being realistically well researched. I'm reasonably sure it's wholly inapplicable to our present circumstances. We accept your terms.
Nice.
Consider this final payment for services rendered. Never speak about this to anyone.
Oh, you sounded just like an upper middle manager right then, Twombly. Good job.
Dude, that was a freaking quest.
We really shouldn't be seeing
That was a lot of fun. And like, actually, it was just a cool little side quest, but taught us all sorts of lore about the world. That's really, really cool stuff. Let's go do... What is report to head office tower? Oh, this is the Ruth thing. So let's do this first. Yeah, let's go to this now. We're gonna go back to here. Such a fun quest, it's completely missable. Yeah. It is. It's cool to see that kind of thing, man. Makes them more impactful. IMO. Here. Thank you, Sneaky. Appreciate that, man. Munch. All right. Hey, Kerosene, I appreciate you. Thank you for your 6 months. Thank you. Erlin's Monk, agreed, man, agreed. Kashi.
Hi at CohhCarnage.
Hello.
Here's another month to the collection, with the slight change that, since Wednesday, I've become a father.
Hey!
Any tips on how to be a proper geeky and gamer dad?
These temporary indignities of the body are nothing contrasted to
Well,
the
first of all,
order's
huge
future.
congratulations to you, man. And, I mean, any tips on how to be a proper geeky and gamer dad? Like, what? I've got, like, about 7 hours worth. I mean, I don't even know what to... There's so many things. I wouldn't even know where to start. But I do know. Big congrats to you. What is your honest opinion on the main story and the factions? I like TOW2 a lot, but I feel they kind of botched the main story and a lot of the writing. It doesn't engage me at all, and the factions are kind of boring. I don't know if I'd go as far as feeling that way. I'm enjoying the main story so far. I'm enjoying the factions. I think they could have differentiated Protectorate and Order of the Ascendant a little better. I think there's a little bit of there's some confusion that I think is easy to get a little mixed up there. But no, man, I need to finish it first before I think too much about it, because I do want to think how some of this, I need to see how some of it wraps up. But I've been enjoying the ride so far. Yeah. But we'll see. I need to finish it first. Then we can really talk about stuff like that. Man, this place is awesome. Yeah, we have a lot of kind of interesting stuff to do here pertaining to the drugs and the water and all sorts of weird stuff. What's up, dude? Let's save it.
I always find I work best when undistracted. One could say I find the cultist at Newton quite the interruption to my focus. Now, how might we be of use to one another?
I convinced the cultist to abandon Newton. My gift for oration knows no bounds.
I find myself wishing you'd been less persuasive.
Oh.
With the cultists alive, they'll stand to impede us elsewhere. Nonetheless, you did as I asked. Here is your reward. You've proven yourself well, but we have recently experienced a pivotally important, unforeseen development.
Ooh.
One I must meet directly. Can I count on you?
What's up?
One of the satellites comprising the Hyperion web was struck by a wayward craft, and crashed on Paradise Island. I need someone to recover an informational component from it.
What's the Hyperion Reticulum?
The web is an order-crafted network of information collection satellites. Our would-be protectorate overlords squandered them as glorified surveillance devices. We actually implanted a back door in the web to bring it back under our control, should a circumstance like this arise. But we did not foresee certain protectorate modifications. But let's not speak of that. Find a way past the protectorate at the crash site, collect the data, and return it here. Violence is likely, but perhaps you'll find an alternative.
Any ideas how I might be able to solve this without violence?
Only theoretically. The protectorate guarding the site will be anything but welcoming. You'd likely need to find something, or someone, to wrest their attention away from you. I cannot say how that might be accomplished, unfortunately. Some of our scholars find answers to their solutions at the CAF integration point. Perhaps you might do the same. Collect the data from the crashed site and return it here.
Okay.
May the odds prevail against your bloody demise.
Gambono says, bro, do you have play of The Last Caretaker? Not yet, but I have it downloaded and I'm planning on checking it out. Yes, Last Caretaker is on the list. Game looks awesome and I want to play it. Process Rift data. What's on this stuff? Oh, that's for later. Okay. Okay.
I look forward to the now. How might we be of use to one another? I scarcely take time to engage in idle conversation.
Do you know anything about the Laplace Garden being drugged?
Who told you about that?
I have a spy. Her name is Persephone. Let me try. I'm going to try turning her in.
The purveyor of convictions? Not possible. She's too public.
And in place sight.
I sometimes fear the Order is so fixated on the future, we miss what is directly before us. Though it chagrins me to be unable to help, you should speak with Laureate Beckett. Delicate matters such as this are more his purview than my own. If there's nothing else so pressing to discuss, I'd like to return to my work.
I don't know if I want to do that. Yeah, I don't think I want to do that. I don't want to turn her in. We didn't seem to get much for that, and that very well could piss her off, and I don't want to do that. Yeah.
Now, how might we be? You've proven yourself well. One of the satellites comprise the but let's not speak of that. I can't.
Oh. What is Enrage? Oh my lord, what is this thing? Consumes energy instead of ammo to apply heavy N-radiated. Revert to standard ammo supply when energy reserves are insufficient. And apply less N-radiated. Wow. Okay. And look at that thing. Huh.
Whatever are you thinking?
Alright. Where is this thing we gotta go get? It said on Paradise Island. So that would not be here, I'm guessing. Let's go see. What? The Last Caretaker 100 plus hours? No, isn't it early access? What are you talking about? Nah, man. It'll be 100 hours. It's EA. Right. All right, where is Paradise Island? It's here. All right. Am I going to play Last Caretaker? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Bro, where? Oh, here. Here? Yeah, there we go. Great. Am I playing Tarkov? No, no plans for Tarkov. Arc Raiders has gotten my extraction fix pretty much covered. Play more of that tonight. If I can work on it. Am I going to play a Last Caretaker when it's 1.0? I may play it before, actually. I've heard there's enough stuff in Last Caretaker to have fun in it now. That's what I've been told by somebody who's played it. So, oh god. Ew. So they are definitely wanting to attack me from here. I'm trying to think if there's a distraction or something.
Prudence dictates, eye your neighbors carefully.
I'm so sneaky biscuits right now. Free data. Dude. Get out of here now! Get down fast. I think we just did it. Maybe. Let's see. Boop-a-doop-boop. Is Arc Raiders okay to play solo? Yeah, absolutely. The solo queue system makes solo a lot of fun. Even if there's PvP everywhere, you're not going up against squads and stuff, so it's very enjoyable. Yeah. Very enjoyable. But it is very PvP heavy, keep that in mind. All right. I just got the epic padded stock BP out of a surveyor. Dude, congratulations. Oh my lord, that's a great one. That is a great one. Nice.
I look forward to the reclamation now. How might we be of use to one another?
Here you go.
Yes, excellent. Take that, reductionists. Your horrid little surveillance devices shall finally be used for what their purpose should have been. Don't tell anyone about that outburst, please. Here's something to keep you quiet.
Wow. Okay. Nothing quite as exciting as reclaiming deferred academia, eh?
Not by a factor of thousands. You'll have to tell me about your scholastic experiences someday, colleague.
Oh my.
I've informed the presiding bishop you're coming to speak with her. She can be found in the room off the main stairwell. I'm sure I don't need to say this. But if you even think about bringing harm to Ruth, I shall know. Be on your very, very best behavior.
Yes, ma'am. Eden L. Awesome, dude. Well, welcome to you, buddy. Welcome to you. Okay. Hi.
Good to see you again. I had hoped we could speak earlier, but no matter. A little time remains. You are a crucial variable in the solution to a critical problem. Since the unfortunate end of the peace talks, Gertie and I have kept in communication, and we believe it is still possible to get the Order and Auntie's Choice to work together. When you go in to speak with the presiding bishop, please raise the issue with her. I assure you this is the correct thing to do. For yourself, for us, for Arcadia.
I'll bring it up with her.
Farewell. I would say good luck, but I put no stock in chance. Only probability. May the plan favor us against long odds.
Whoa.
The Order has always proclaimed patience as a virtue, but I am pleased my waiting is finally at its endpoint. For so long, you have only existed as numerical values on a chart. A bright star in a constellation of possibilities, as it were. Now, with your arrival, the Order nears the totality of its goals, provided you are willing to stay aligned with our cause.
I'm not making any commitment until I know what those goals are.
Prudent. Now then, I gather you already know who I am, but science has shown that good manners strengthen developing relationships by 5.3%. So, allow me to introduce myself. I am Ruth Bassar, third presiding bishop of the Order of the Ascendant, supreme calculator, and, plan willing, the architect of Arcadia's prosperous future.
Quite the entrance. What is that machine you were in?
My sensory deprivation chamber. I spend the majority of my days closed inside the silence, dulling myself against the tedious excesses of the body and mind.
Neat. Can I try it?
It's a rather personal apparatus, customized to my biological measurements. Would you ask to try on a stranger's undersuit?
Yes.
Perhaps you would. Your recent exploits at Greater Tranquility Station have certainly made for compelling reading material. Confronting an assassin, and thereby sparing the delegates' lives before the rift inexplicably destroyed the station? Such a commendable effort is worthy of acknowledgement.
Anyone would have done the same.
If your actions were so easily imitable, then we would not be speaking right now. Accept the credit. However, there's something of even greater import we must discuss. It's recently come to my attention that secret communications have been exchanged between Laplace's garden and the undisputed claim. Do you know anything about that?
Big Car 11 has expressed a desire to resume negotiations, and I think he's right.
I should have known. Vicar Levin has made this appeal to me at least thrice since his return. He really cannot accept a solution he did not devise.
I consider you a wise leader, Bishop. Wise enough to see the potential benefits here.
Wise enough to recognize the perils, too. But the right course often involves remaining open to new possibilities. I will put the question to you one final time. Are you certain you would rather pursue this path than work exclusively with the Order? There will be no future option to reconsider.
Oh, whoa. So I feel like this is a pretty big choice. Like we're gonna have to pick our playthroughs here. So if I feel like the more pragmatic choice is Auntie and Order, because then we're trying to work out a peace between them. But there's no question I want to see what the other side is. But I feel like we might... Yeah. I'm going to go with number one on this run. We just did a hard save before this. But... Yeah, we're going to do number one for this run. But we're going to have to do another playthrough this game, dude. Yep.
Then I will endeavor to bring that vision to fruition, if the plan wills it. A true in-person meeting between myself and Auntie could never take place due to the security risks. But perhaps a remote conference could be a viable alternative. The odds of you persuading Auntie Cleo to agree are unfavorable. But the math does improve if you have greater standing within her corporation.
I'll do whatever it takes to earn an audience with her.
Once you have met with Auntie, instruct her to send me a communique. We can finesse the details of a conference then.
I have some questions for you.
My time is yours.
How'd you become the presiding bishop of the Order?
Oh, the Laureate Council simply draws a name out of a hat.
Is it like that show Foundation?
No. Go figure.
No.
In reality, I was recommended for my position by the preceding bishop. Paired with my skills as a seer, I was the natural choice when it came time for the council to vote.
So you were more anointed than elected?
Thank you for that charitable assessment.
Oh.
My predecessor, presiding Bishop Orlo, and I had a close working relationship. He knew I possessed the skills and temperament for the role. I counted him a friend. Orlo shared with me his doubts about the Order's partnership with the Protectorate. The compromise is made. He had many such regrets at the end of his life.
Do you think he'd approve of everything you've done as Bishop?
Likely not. But it is the responsibility of every student to surpass their mentor in understanding and sentiment.
Whoa.
And I can reliably assert that I have done that.
You went to a lot of trouble to recreate Eden's conditions here on Cloister. Why?
Call it proof of concept. Laplace's garden is more than its aesthetic. It offers a vision of a future free from the despotic rule of narrow-minded jingoists, where the fruit of the plan can finally ripen. It saddens me to see the garden so despoiled by our wartime presence. But with the loss of Spirton, necessity dictated we quarter here in the interim.
Thanks.
May you achieve progress in accordance with the plan.
Failed to cite her work completely. I worked with presiding Bishop Orlo, you know. Now there was a serious scientician.
Oh, well, geez. So, oh, I just realized that means our girl is probably... Oh God, maybe I should get hacking up instead. We only have one more level. Should I get hacking to 9 or lockpicking to 17? Oh, it's too late for hacking. Yeah, you're right. It really is too late for hacking. I think it's too late for hacking. We'll go for gold. We'll go for gold. And I really wish I could have redone my character. Dang it. I would have done him totally differently. Oh well, next playthrough.
The plan is always in motion. Much like you, it would seem.
I meant to ask you before the role of the Order, what role Order played in what happened at Horizon Point.
As I told you in my message, a splinter group was responsible for recruiting your fellow agent and tasking her to perpetrate that heresy. The conviction of those radicals was such that they elected to perish from exposure to Cloister's wilderness to avoid fouling their predictions.
Yeah.
And
how do you get
Their
flawed?
interpretation of the data was at odds with mine.
Gotta get that.
I forbade them taking action. To no avail, obviously. I disavowed their actions then, as I do now.
You should have disavowed them harder.
A wise leader is always open to constructive criticism. May you achieve...
Okay. All right. Chat, this has been freaking awesome. More progress made in this awesome game. And we'll continue to make more as we go into next week and do all that fun stuff. It's going to be a good time. However, I need to go for now. I've got a whole bunch of stuff I got to do this afternoon. And then I will be back for an Arc Raider stream this evening. Tomorrow, I am here in the morning. We'll probably do the final day of Arc Raiders Trials, maybe some Total Chaos. Then tomorrow afternoon, I am off until Tuesday. I am heading to the beach real quick with my family. We're just going for a quick 2-day, super quick vacation. So Pasco will be here, but I'll be leaving tomorrow afternoon and then probably be back for like the cozy on Tuesday, and then we'll go from there. So it should be fun. Awesome. All right, friends, thank you so much for being here. I will see you in just a few hours, probably like 6:37, and we will go from there. Thanks, guys. Have a great one. Bye-bye.